Willkommen everyone to Now German. Hello, good morning, Sie.
Welcome everyone. Hello, good morning, Gregor.
Sie, was ist das?
Das ist Hand Handphone.
Das ist ein iPhone, or you can also say das ist ein Telefon or ein Handy. There are different ways. But it's not that important what that is. The thing we are looking at today is just talking about objects, what they are, and how to ask that and how to answer that. Let's look at our dialogue and then we'll talk about it more in a second.
Was ist das?
Das ist ein Apfel. Was ist das?
Das ist eine Orange. Ist das ein Ei?
Ja, das ist ein Ei. Und was ist das?
Das sind drei Äpfel.
Yes, that's right. Let's look at what all these things actually are. So first, we have a few words that are not items that we need here. For example, was.
Was
That is what. And then ist.
ist
That's just is. And das.
das?
In this case, das means that. Das is also the neutral gender the, but das has different meanings in German. And in this context, will just mean that. And it works for all the genders. It's not just for any specific gender. And then we have ja.
Ja.
That's, of course, yes. And now we just have 4 items in this dialogue, but we made sure to cover all the genders and even plural as well. So first we have ein Apfel.
Ein Apfel.
That's an apple, and ein Apfel is masculine. And then we have eine Orange.
Eine Orange.
Yes, that's an orange. And ein Ei.
Ein Ei.
That's an egg. And then lastly, we also have Äpfel.
Äpfel.
That is apples. And you see the plural is formed in a bit of a special way with a changes to a with umlaut. But we'll have a whole lesson dedicated to plural forms coming up soon. So don't worry about it now. Just know that Äpfel is the plural of Apfel. All makes sense to you?
Yes.
Yes, the only tricky thing perhaps is the orange, which is originally a French word, the orange.
Die Orange.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so before we look at this eine some more, which is something new here, let's go through our dialogue one more time.
Was ist das?
Das ist ein Apfel. Was ist das?
Das ist eine Orange. Ist das ein Ei?
Ja, das ist ein Ei. Und was ist das?
Das sind drei Äpfel.
Okay, perfect. And now our grammar for today is indeed to look at the definite and indefinite article. And the good news is if you know English, you know the most difficult part of the difference already. So in English, we have the and we have a. The is always the definite article and a is the indefinite article. And German has exactly the same differentiation. Only what makes it a bit more complicated is that we add some genders on top of that. So, for example, if I say der Apfel, that's the apple, how would I change that to an apple?
Ein Apfel.
Exactly. And die Orange?
Eine Orange.
Exactly. And das Ei?
Ein Ei.
And plural, die Äpfel?
Äpfel.
Yes, that's right, exactly. So you see, masculine and neutrum have the same pronoun here, ein, and only feminine just gets an additional e, eine. All right, and I think this is not too complicated. What you should know that this is the nominative case. So this is the base case that we use to remember, and there are some changes coming in different sentence positions. But this is what you learn first. All makes sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, and just practice, and this will become familiar over time. So let's look at our dialogue one more time.
Was ist das?
Das ist ein Apfel. Was ist das?
Das ist eine Orange. Ist das ein Ei?
Ja, das ist ein Ei. Und was ist das?
Das sind drei Apfel.
Okay, great. So that was our lesson today. And was ist das hier, Xi?
Das ist Tasse.
Exactly. Well, a different word we didn't look at. But you can always practice new words by just asking some German speaker around you, was ist das? And then show them some item. You can actually even practice with ChatGPT. You take a picture and ask it, was ist das? And it will have a conversation in German with you. Did you ever try German conversation with AIC?
Not just yet, but I use ChatGPT to make some translations and some explanations.
All right, cool. Any last thoughts?
Oh, good.
Great. Then we'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers.